Hey, quick thought. In a video I put out earlier this year, I spoke about leaning into confidence, sometimes even to the point of arrogance. Now, people push back on this, and honestly, I've sat with their comments and objections. I've considered them. You could even say that I have ruminated them, and I've decided that they are wrong anyway. And that's what I want to tell you about today, which is actually, when you think about it, fitting. Let's do this.
Time for a change.
Okay, so maybe wrong is unfair, perhaps not fully thought out, or not fully thought through would be a better term. So let's think it through now. We've been taught for years about the importance of humility. Be humble, stay grounded, don't get ahead of yourself. And cool, I get it. But here's the thing. If you think about it, before you can be humble, you need to have something to be humble about.
Damn straight.
Otherwise, what are you doing? Performing humility, being modest about mediocrity. Let's not pretend that's a virtue. Here's the deal. In order to truly choose humility, you need to have the option of arrogance available to you. I mean, you know that old line, right? It's better to be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in a war. Same energy. Jordan Peterson once said something like, if you want to be peaceful, then you have to be capable of violence. And that makes sense, right? Because peace without power isn't virtue. It's like helplessness in a hoodie.
Like if you're not a formidable force, there's no morality in your self-control.
And I think the same applies here. Humility without competence isn't a value, it's a cop-out. Now, people love to say, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. And I've done a whole video on that topic before, but I want to say it again. It's bullshit. Because if you're never the smartest person in the room, what the hell are you bringing to the table in the first place? Smart people want other smart people around them. In any room, you need to be the smartest person in at least one thing, your niche, your area of authority. That's what's gotten you to the room in the first place. That's your highest relevance, right? In every single room that you get into, you need to ask yourself, what is my area of authority?
Respect my authority!
Now, this could be a niche within a niche, a subset of your career. Once you figure out what that is, then you have to ask yourself, am I smart enough in this space to be confident to the point of arrogance? And I want to ask you, if not, why not? Right? This is where you have to unlock your curiosity. If arrogance is not available to me in my area of authority, then I have work to do. Because if I can't reach the edge of arrogance, then I haven't filled that tank yet. There's still room to grow.
Why has no one ever told me about this?
In his book, Your Business Brickyard, my good friend Howard Mann explained how great athletes don't slow down at the finish line. They sprint through it. Same idea here. I want to be able to hit that peak, to be so competent, so on it, that I could be arrogant, but that I choose not to. The only way to figure that out is to get to that point that you cross the line and then walk on back. That's where the real humility lies. Not in pretending you're average, but in knowing that you're exceptional and choosing to show up with grace anyway. So here's the real question. What's your arrogance potential? The area where you know your shit so deeply that you could strut, but choose not to. And if you're not sure yet, what are you doing to earn that level of authority in your space? Because it's only once you get there that you get to worry about being humble. Until then, humility is just cosplay.
You cosplay an asshole.
You know, at Missing Link, we used to have a joke in our old business cards. We'd say, a modest little company with much to be modest about. We said it because we believed it. Heck, we still do. As director Drew always says, the two greatest things about me are my awesomeness and my humility. Drew, I don't know why I did you there. That wasn't really you. I don't know if a ginger comes across that way in reality.
I thought you loved me.
Speaking of reality, here's a reality check. If you're still trying to prove your value, don't waste time pretending to be humble. Get good first. Then, my friends, then decide how quietly you want to carry that big stick.